Hey guys, we're back. So, I told you guys we'll have a video for tomorrow night. This is the same night as I showed the video of my craft room. That's why everything looks so pretty and clean. I just want to get on here and tell you I'm going to mix up some white resin. I'm going to mix my resin up right quick. We're going to do these, and I think I'm going to do... I kind of want to do a beach theme one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a thin layer of white in here, just enough, maybe not even halfway. Just enough to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to come back in and we're going to do kind of similar to what we did in the turtle keychain. I'm going to do a little bit of sand, maybe a seashell or a starfish, and then blue at the top, and then clear over the top of all of them. So, going to be kind of a little bit of a project. What I'll do is I'll do the first couple, maybe the first 2 or 3 with you guys, so you can see, because I'm going to try to do them all really similar. That way you can't go, oh, this, you know, automatically this is a 9 or whatever. You can't pick them or whatever based on what's on the back. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to add the same shell to each one. I think I have enough of one shell to do it. And then, like I said, we'll do the blue on the top and then we'll do clear over all of it. So we'll see how this works, guys. Hopefully it works out okay. We'll put you guys on a quick pause and I'm going to mix up my resin and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Alright, guys. So, I know I've made up too much resin, but I've got 3 chess pieces I'm repouring. So I'm going to use it for that as well. But I want to put it in something easier to pour. So I think I'm going to put it in something smaller. Okay. So we're going to start with this one. And I'll see how much more I need. I'll mix it as I go. White, I mean, as long as I make sure it's pigmented enough. So we're going to stir this. Take that and wipe it off a little bit here. And then we're going to stick it in the resin. And we'll do the same thing, like I said, if we have to do it. If I have to mix up some more. Alright. So, we're just going to lay this right here for now. Here, we'll just lay it across the top of there. Alright. So now I'm going to start pouring a little bit in each mold. And then I'll come back if I need more. Because we don't want to fill them too full, we just want them to cover up these dots. I want to have room enough to add my beach scene in the back. Alright, how we doing tonight, guys? I'm doing great. I got everything right here where I know where it is. At least for now, anyway. As long as I put it back when I'm done. That's my key. Because I'll set it here and then I'll set it somewhere else. But since everything's right here, before everything was across the room, put somewhere else, you know, and it was like I have to go put it up in a different spot. I made up 8 ounces of resin total. So I'll know before I pour the chess pieces how much I've used. Yeah, I figured I'd do a beach one. Kind of like that turtle the other night. I like the glow in the dark too. I thought that might be fun. Because that blue, boy, that blue was like, whew, really, really bright. Beautiful. I couldn't believe it. And it didn't look blue, it looked white when you were just looking at it otherwise. I was like, this doesn't really look blue. The fish looks white. Looks like a white angelfish, which, I mean, I was like, okay. Getting there. That'll be pretty close. Alright, yeah, I'm going to need more. Put this in here. Put our resin up, and we're going to pour some more. And we're not going to need quite as much. But we are going to pour our chess pieces at the same time. Alright, I don't need a whole lot more pigment, but I do need more. That isn't opaque enough. Trying to scrape it off the stick here, see if I can get more of it. I'm just going to dunk it in. Ah! Okay, that wasn't good. Drizzled it all over the table. There we go. Much better. Alright. So ready for the weekend? Anybody got big plans? Well, I guess it's already the weekend, but tomorrow I'm going to work on this room some more. Gotta do laundry. Fun. Okay. I think those are all pretty much. And this one's got a little bit less than the others. Actually, that one's got a little bit more. I think we're pretty close there. So we're going to set our little chess pieces up here. We're going to pour them. I didn't have to pour the bishop, but I did because he had a blue top on him, the orange bishop, because there was blue mica powder in the bottom of the mold. bit in the ponds here. Now this is the resin that I used the first set of them. That came out great. None of the pieces broke off. But it is a thinner resin. And I think maybe that's what kept it from, made it go into all the little crevices. I feel like the thinner resins do a lot better in the little crevices. And you can heat a thicker resin up a little bit. You can warm it up if it's too thick. But if it's a thicker resin, some resins are just thicker. And if it's a thicker consistency, it may be harder to fill the little bitty nooks and crannies up. Alright, this one needs a little bit more, I can tell it. I think everything's looking pretty good here. I've got a little bit more white, and I've got quite a bit more clear here. So, I have plenty of molds handy here. I have plenty of molds. Let's see what we want to do. Okay, we're just going to pour the coaster holder. Because honestly, I don't know if I've ever made it. And we're going to try something here with it and see how it works. I'm going to pour clear over the top of it. I had somebody the other day on Temu, I think it was a Lotus Bowl, had asked me how they thought they did it in the picture. And I'm going to try it with this and see if it works. We'll see if it works like it looks like it would. I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright. I still have more. I've made way too much. Way too much here, guys. We're just going to do another one of the coasters that go in that mold. I've already got one with a clear base. We'll just do another one here. That's funny. Yeah, so I only used about half of the resin I needed. So I made 8 ounces of resin. I only actually probably needed about 4 ounces for that. So, noted. Next time now, when I make the next batch, I don't need as much. Move this around a little bit here. Alright. Now you can't see the coaster, the coaster thing. I don't want to move all my other stuff here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside edge of this. Yeah, you can kind of see it here. Hang on. I can move it back some. Alright, there we go. Here it is. Alright. And then I've just got another one of the flat coasters here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake up my pigment here. And I'm going to go right here around the edge. Let's see what other color I want. I'll do green. Let's do blue here. Let's see how this works. That's a good color. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, take a popsicle stick here, and we're just going to kind of bring it over here and down. Same way here. Okay, we'll wipe that one off. And then the yellow here. And the purple. Okay. And then this is like a pale green, but I don't think it's dark enough. So I'm going to put a darker green there. There we go. Alright. I'm going to see how these do. And there's nothing right here. This is like the slot on the back side, so I didn't put any colors there. Just going to swirl it around here and see if we can get all the colors together without it getting too muddy. Alright. Need one more little mold for the white. Something to put this little bit of white here in. Because I have a tiny bit. Here, let me see. What are we going to do? What do we want to do? Okay, I have the mini Bic. It's a lighter case. Just going to fill it. Alright. Perfect. I still have more left. Let me just double check all of these. Yeah, they look alright. I really don't think I want to add any more, maybe. That one there a little bit. That's plenty. Oh, yeah, that's plenty. I don't want to add any more. Oh, now what? Guys. When I make more resin than I should, you guys need to let me know. You guys need to be like, don't do it. Don't make any more. You're making too much. Okay, I have so much here. This is funny. That's all I've got left is that little bit. Wow. Alright, guys. I'm going to clean this stuff up. Clean my bowls up here, and we'll be back when this is cured. And I can put on the beach stuff. So, alright, bye, guys. Hello, my friends. We're back. Alright, so these are all set. So now what we're going to do is, what I'm thinking that I want to do, because I don't want to, number one, I don't want to have to wait hours for everything to cure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here, kind of like I did with this, and I'm going to put in my sand and my shell, and I'm going to cover it with UV resin, and I'm going to cure it. And then I'm going to fill in the blue, and I'm going to cover it with UV resin and cure it, and then I'm going to go over the whole thing with my clear 4-hour demold resin and give everything a clear coat. So that's my thoughts. I'm not going to keep you guys on here the whole time while I'm filling all these in, but I'm going to keep you on long enough to do a couple of them so you guys can see how I'm doing them, kind of see what I'm doing here, what I'm talking about, that I'm not going crazy. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to get a little spoon out here for my sand. This is just sand that I purchased on Amazon. Funny, I was laughing about that. I live in Florida and I have to buy sand. Alright. I might put some in a little cup to make it easier. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to get a little cup here and put some in it. Just so it won't be quite so hard to get it out. Bigger spoon. And I was going to do starfish in them, but I don't have enough of the small starfish to do all 28 dominoes, so I found 28 of these little flat white ones, and that's what we're going to put in, so that way they all match. Like I said, I don't want somebody to be able to, if you own the set, to be able to look at them and go, oh, I know what these are. You know, by looking at the back of them, having an advantage, being able to pick. Being able to pick out the the one that they want because they know. We're going to go through here first and we're going to put our sand in. I think these are going to turn out cute. Again, I live in Florida, so I'm going to sell these or gift these to somebody. I do have a neighbor lady that plays dominoes quite a bit, but I don't think she's playing right now because I think the people she plays with go back up north during this time of year, or well, they're fixing to head back north if they haven't already. But her birthday's in September like mine, so maybe come September she's going to get a set of these. And I think this would be a set she would love. I think she would love the beachy set. Move this out of the way. I also have another idea I'm dying to do. So after this one, we may have another project coming up. I've been watching a lot of people do those raindrop things. where they take the UV resin and they squirt it in the bottom of a mold, and then they brush it with the holographic, or with the mica powder over the top of it, and it looks like water drops. But I've got an idea I want to try, and I'm going to do something a little different with it. I watched Juliet pouring your heart out. She was having an issue getting hers to cure on the back, but I think that's because her mold was one of her white molds. Because we all know we've had issues like with that white mold with the dragon, with the back side of it curing, because you can't cure the underside as easy. I'm not super worried about this one because I've got regular resin on the back side, and I'm going to top it with regular resin. But we're just going to put a little thin layer here of resin on this part. I'm going to cure that, and then I'm going to do another little thin layer of the blue. How are we doing today, guys? I hope everybody's having a good day. It is quite a warm Sunday here in Florida. Very warm. Get a little scoop in each one here, and then I'll move it around. Okay, I just had that one way too far up there. I've made up my mission. I'm going to get to the beach this summer, and I'm going to get me some sand, and I'm going to put some in a Ziploc baggie, and I'm going to come home, and I'm going to sift it, and I'm going to put it away, and I'm going to have sand for free. Okay, can't say free. Depends on where you go. You have to pay for parking. So, but you get a day at the beach, so hey, it's worth it all. Sad thing is, guys, I talk about like, oh, I gotta get to the beach. Well, I live literally 3 miles from the beach. Problem is, all my friends who live down here spent most of their young life going to the beach, and now they're all older, and they're like, no, we're good. We don't want to have to drag all of our stuff to the beach. We got a pool here. And they're like, no, we don't want to have to drag everything to the beach and drag it up there. And but by gosh, I'm going this year. If I have to Uber there, I don't care. I will take my grandson and we will Uber down to the beach if that's what we have to do. But we are going to get to the beach this year. At least once. There's so many beaches down here that I've never even seen yet. This one might need a little bit more. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to come in here with a little popsicle stick. I'm kind of trying to make these all the same width across. Okay, I'll do this one. Alright, those look pretty similar. This one here down here, so. Alright. Hey, hang on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My neighbor's pumped. She's painting her kitchen, repainting her kitchen cabinets. And she's like trying to decide what colors. So she, of course, she knows I'm pretty good with colors. So she's asking my advice on it. So she didn't realize I was filming because normally I film at night. But because this is tonight's video, I wanted to get this done. Alright, now let me push this up here. Alright. Oh, I need a little bit more over here. I can see. Well, maybe not. Let me see. Okay. Very pretty. Alright. This one down here. Oh, that one's a little bit sparse here. I mean, add a little bit more of this one. Alright. Pretty cute there, huh? Okay, now we're going to add a seashell to each one. And I'm going to try to put it about in the same spot on all of them. Just want to be sure that when I put it in, I kind of jiggle it around and make room for it because I don't want it to stick up. Let's see if this is going to... Oh, we're good. Okay. I just didn't want them to stick up out of the mold and be textured. Alright, so we're going to put them all over in these little corners here. Oops, I didn't even show. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay. Just going on here and we're trying to place these in very similar positions. They're all going to be close enough looking that nobody's going to be able to really pick it out. If they did, they're really studying these dominoes. I almost said dice. Because those all look really similar to me. And it's like... very cute. Thought about taking have those little pearls that are like the nail things. How about maybe sticking one of those in each one? you guys think? You think I'd put a little pearl in the corner? Or you think I'd just leave it like this? I could do the little pearls. They're pretty cute. And there's all different colors of them, so we could do a little blue one maybe to make it look even more beachy. Ah, come here. All right. What do we think? Do we think it needs a pearl? See what I'm talking about here. You guys throw some before I'm stash here and I pull them out. Wait a minute. Here they are. These. I don't think I have 28 of any one color, I don't think. Maybe. Nah. I think we're going to skip that for now. We might try that on something else, but we don't have to worry about the other. So what I'm going to do, because I don't want this running too far up here because I want to do the blue up there, I'm just going to come along here, and I'm only going to do a couple of these on camera, and then I'll pause you guys and come back. But I'm just basically going to go over just the sand here. Alright. Let me push my resin back up here. I can see it moving. Alright, we're going to flash cure that real quick, just to keep it from moving anymore. I wonder if I had to put the popsicle stick underneath this side to set it up so it won't run up there anymore. Maybe. Maybe. Let me put the big one here under it. There we go. Like I said, I'm just basically doing this so when I do the blue, it doesn't dye my sand. I don't want my sand to be blue. Because I'm going to pour another coat of clear over the top of this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I'm going to go along here and I'm going to do all of these with the UV resin first. Then I'm going to bring you guys back briefly, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to do my thin layer of blue with the UV, and then I'm going to put you guys on pause, and we'll be back to pour our resin over the top of all of it. So, a couple pauses, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got all the resin on there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pour some UV resin in my little cup. I thought I had the lid on. Grab the tip of the resin bottle. Forgot I didn't put the lid back on. And we're going to put a pretty good little amount here because we got quite a few of these to fill up. Like I said, we're not filling them really, we're just putting a little bit of blue in this end of them. I'm going to use the sky blue What do you think, guys? Think that looks watery enough? Yeah. I think I could probably do one more, huh? Shake it up really good, make sure. There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Okay, so now I'm just going to go along here. I'm just going to pour a little bit in each one to start with. Have to mix up more of this, I already know. But that's okay. Like I said, we're just going through here and we're adding it. To our little areas here. Alright, I'm going to take the lid off this time because it's going to come out a whole lot easier. I'm going to have to open my next bottle up. I know I will. Although I do have that other resin open. I have the other kind open. I might just use it. Like I said, it's not bad resin. It's just this is a lot nicer. But it's not an outer layer. This is an inner layer of resin. So I don't think we'll have too much issues with it. So yeah, I might just use up that, start trying to use up that other resin a little bit. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we need more. We need more resin. Hey, I'd rather make up a little at a time. You see all this extra stuff I had to make last night because I made way too much resin. So, there we go. This ought to be enough, hopefully. We'll see if this is enough to do the whole thing. No, it's not. It's going to be enough to do another row at least. Alright. Leave some swirls in there so it looks like water. Alright. Alright, we need more. I'm trying to make enough this time to do all the rest of them here. There we go. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. See what color we got here. Oh yeah, very pretty. Pretty, pretty blue. There's a little sand up in the water, but that's alright, because there's sand out in the water anyway. So I'm not mad about that, and I still didn't make up enough. It's alright though. Yeah, we need more. We need more. Not a whole lot. There we go. Some of these might need more in them when I get to moving them around a little bit. I'll take my silicone stick and I'm going to move them around. Alright. That ought to be enough, hopefully. I only have 3 here. Let's do a little bit more in here. Alright. Put my fingers off here. Okay, now let me get my little silicone tool. And we're going to push the resin around here. Okay, now what's that on there? There we go. Put something on the end of the silicone tool. I kind of want to put a little bit of blue glitter in here. Yeah. A lot more noise during the day when I film, guys. A lot more noise during the day. Alright. Part of me kind of wants it to be a little darker blue. You know what I mean? Kind of want to go through and add like a drop of blue to each one, but that might be too much blue. Wish you guys could tell me what your opinions are. What do you think? Do you think these need more blue? I think these do over here for sure. Now that one not so much, but these first few right here, these kind of don't look as blue as the others. Come on, up. I was going to say, I had a little bubble there that didn't want to pop. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do something here. It's really hard to squeeze these bottles are, and I don't want to try to squeeze one drop into each one and then have it make a end up squirting tin in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just a tiny bit of resin here, and I'm going to dye it a darker blue. Just did a teeny tiny bit, and I put a lot more blue in it. So then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this. Maybe swirl some through here. Get a little darker blue color here. Swirl it through. Make it look like water. Oh, that one needs it. I'll put a little bit right here. And what happened here was my clear ran down there, and I'm going to flash cure that real quick so it doesn't move. Stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Oh. Alright. I think we'll put another couple little in. That one's a little pale. A little bit pale. This one is. Do two in that one. That one maybe. Alright. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure these really good, and then I'm going to come in, I'm not going to bring you back for this, but I'm just going to mix up some clear resin, and I'm going to top them off with clear resin after I cure the UV. So, like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys around for this part. I'm just going to go ahead and cure them really good with the UV light, and then we will, like I said, I'll mix up some clear resin and pour over the top of them. And I'll see you guys tonight for the demolding. Bye, guys. Hello. We're back. Alright. So, I got my coffee here. It's demolding time, guys. Best time ever, right? Okay, so I gotta tell you a funny story. The other night, you know, when I had the shells out for the turtle here, and I opened the container, and I opened it upside down. Well, it wasn't a big deal, because like I said, I went back in and I put them all back in like they were supposed to be in the right place, and I closed it up. And I went to get the shells out today for this, and on top of the box of shells, there is a sticker that says open. Open on this side. Because I opened it, because I mean, if you look at it, this part looks thick, so I assumed that that's where everything was in. No. So, needless to say, kind of like when you push on the door when it clearly says pull. the sticker's been there the whole time, so made me feel really silly. So I had to show you guys that. I figured you guys would get a kick out of that. And I know I'm probably not the only one in this world to do something silly like that. I know I'm not, but I just found it funny. Alright, so what do we want to do first? Do we want to do the dominoes? Okay, actually I kind of want to do the turtle. You remember my turtle I made? If anybody's been watching me for a while here. I tried to make my own turtle mold. And every time I would try to demold him, his little flipper or fin or whatever you want to call it wouldn't turn out. And funny enough, this time I kind of think maybe it did. I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright, so let's demold him here. There's two. Okay. So, this was the older mold. I'm almost positive it was. This was the mold where I don't think I got all of the flipper. Actually, no, it's in there. Okay, well anyway, I got really close this time. We have an albino turtle with a little bit of green on his bottom, but he's still missing part of a flipper. If you saw, I used him in that one 3D thing. He's cute. He was just using some leftover resin. I wanted to see if I could do it. Very cute, very cute. And I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try making my own molds again. Just not right at the moment. I've got so much going on and so many molds that I purchased. Okay, now this is a lighter cover. I don't have a mini Bic currently, so I can't put it in there. We're going to just roll it down. The easiest way to get this one off is just to roll the mold straight down. Normally it just rolls right off. I've got to get me some mold release spray. I'm going to Home Depot tomorrow. I'm going to see if they sell it there. Because if they do, I'm going to buy a can. I don't know if Home Depot sells it or not. I might have to look here in a while and see. Because I don't remember. I know they sell resin, but I don't know if they sell not the kind of resin like we need. But I mean, well, I've seen people that use it, but there we go. There we go. And then out of the inside here. And it's just a white with a little bit of red on it. And it just goes over the side of your, like, Bic lighters. I have one for a full-size Bic. But it doesn't really fit the full-size Bic too well. It fits like a Dollar Tree makes a slim Bic. And it actually fits it. But the regular Bics are too fat. And the mini Bics fit really good in there. Funny enough. But the regular ones just don't fit in the mold right. I don't know if they changed the size of them. Or if that was just the way that the mold came. Alright, we'll turn that right side out here in a minute. Alright, so we have that. I've already demolded the chest pieces. They came out perfect. I kind of want to do this. So, I had a viewer, like I said, had asked about the lotus bowl. In the picture of the mold on Temu, it has a picture of the lotus bowl with all kinds of rainbow colors running down the side of it. So, she asked how I thought they did it. And that's what I thought maybe was they poured the resin in and then they just dropped the colored inks around the side and let it run down. Kind of similar to what I did here. I think this is kind of how they did it. I don't know. Don't know if that's how they did it or not, but this is what I got when I tried it. So, I don't remember who it was. I apologize, guys. I don't remember who it was that asked me about this, but if you're watching, this is what I did, and this is how it turned out. So I'm assuming if you did this a little, maybe even if you took and poured clear in, and then added a little bit of color and poured that color around the side, added it to some resin, and poured it around the side, you might get it to blend in more, or if you just stirred it in a little bit more. Because all I did was I just took a popsicle stick, you saw me, and ran it around it. And then this is the mold that holds these coasters. So, it's actually the first time I've made the coasters hundreds of times, I just never have made the holder for it. I've just made the coaster over and over again. So, kind of cool. It is a little sharp on the bottom because I didn't fill it all the way. Again, it was just leftover resin. I didn't dome it on the back. But I just used my little deburring tool here and make it nice and smooth. Nice and smooth and soft so it doesn't cut you. Because if you've ever dealt with resin before, sometimes it's very, 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 very sharp. Been a few molds when I was demolding them that I was like, oh crap. Cut your finger. Alright. I'll do that off camera. Not trying to keep you guys on here any longer. We've already got a long video. Alright. Same way with those if they need it. Alright guys, here we go. Are we ready? I got a piece of that on there. Got a piece of the other stuff on there. Alright, so let's see how we turned out here. Come on, get up there. Alright. Oh, cute. Cute, 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 cute. Oh my goodness. Look at the dominoes, guys. Holy cow. Okay. I'm stuck together here, but that's alright. We're going to go through and do the deburring tool all the way around them. Those are cute. Oh my goodness, guys. I never realized I'd be so happy about a set of dominoes. Oh my gosh. These were fun to make. Not near as stressful as the chess pieces. They come apart easier. Come out of the mold way easier. There's so many different possibilities of things you can do. I want to do another set, and the next set I do, I'm going to make them like a galaxy thing. Those are cute, guys. Oh my goodness. I like these. Look at them. I did add, in the top coat of clear, I did add a little bit of dragonfly glaze. Holy cow, aren't these cute? Oh my gosh. I love them. Oh my goodness. Take them all out here. Wow. I absolutely love these. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. These are just perfect. Wow. Okay, guys. How freaking cute are those? Alright, so now, this is where I wish you guys could talk to me. Because I don't know what color to do. So I have... I'm going to get a baby wipe ready just in case. Because I have a color in my regular acrylic markers. I don't know how good the brush tip would do in these. But we may try it. It's acrylic, so we can just wipe it off if we don't like it. These are nice. Very glossy on top. Like I said, I do need to take the deburring tool here and just kind of go around a couple of the little edges here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Very cute. Okay, so anyway, flip these all over here. So, I have this color here. I also have kind of a tan color here. And then, let me see what I've got in these others here, in my brush markers. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. Okay, maybe. This may be better. Okay, we're fixing to pull out a baby wipe so we can wipe them off if we don't like them. Or if they don't work very well. I got my glasses on here. Got you guys in frame. Right, everybody's in frame here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Alright, we're going to zoom in right here. I gotta remember you guys are right in here. Alright. The baby wipe out just in case. Just in case here. Alright. So. Let's see here. I kind of like that actually. Alright, I'm going to leave that for just a minute. I'm going to try this tan, and I want to see what happens with it. What do we think, guys? Kind of thinking the blue. I think that tan's too little. I don't think it's enough. Kind of like that blue. Now, I do have another blue here. I have this blue. So what we get out of this. It's actually a little darker, huh? Which one do you like, guys? Okay, so, given that this is the front side of the dominoes, I kind of feel like this one matches better. What do you think? Think that one matches better? I do. I think that one matches better. So we're going to wipe this one out. We'll let that one dry where I just wiped it with the baby wipe here. And we're going to go through and very cute. Oh my goodness, I love them. These are so cute, guys. I love these. Oh my goodness. Never realized a set of dominoes could make me so happy. Probably one of my favorite molds now. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the chest mold. Don't get me wrong, guys. I really like the chest mold. But, two things. One, it takes a lot of resin. Two, you gotta really get creative with it. When you are making them. And the more creative you get, kind of sometimes the harder it gets. Does that make any sense? But it does take a lot more resin, and it's harder to demold. Those chess pieces were not easy to demold. And the room it takes, if you made a bunch of them, then where do you put them? You know, while you're waiting to have the sale. For me having a sale, I can make these. Once they're cured, I can make them, put them in a velvet bag, and they're not going to take up a whole lot of room. I could even get, there's a mold on Temu for a box that's supposed to be, I think the mold is a box for other stuff, but it says dominoes on it. But then again, then you're adding a cost to it. And if you're trying to keep something where you can sell it at a yard sale or at a craft sale at a reasonable price, being able to keep your costs down is going to help you keep the cost down for the consumer. Now, you can make a few of the boxes just in case. Oh, I'm going to do the line too. I forgot to do the line. Just in case people wanted the ones in the boxes. But you could have these, and these would be a little cheaper because you don't have the box. You don't have the box, so these would be a little less expensive. For people to buy. So cute. Oh, that one's not colored in all the way. Very cute, guys. Oh my goodness. How freaking cute are these? I love them. Alright guys, I'm going to go through here. I'm going to put all these on and then I'll be right back to show you what they look like all finished. Alright guys, we'll be back. Okay guys, we're back. Let me zoom in a little bit here. So they are all done. They turned out so good. This is them. I went along, cleaned most of them up. They all look great. They're cured beautiful. Very pretty. Super, super pretty. I love them. I think they turned out amazing, and I will be making more of these. Like I said, I think these will be a big hit at the craft sale. Don't have to charge a fortune for them. They didn't cost a ton to make. They don't take a whole lot of resin. And you can get super creative with them. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Look, my fingernails still look great. That's held up really well, considering, you see, me demolding all this stuff. All the resin I play with, all the other stuff. And it's held up really well. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. About 60% of you guys are not subscribed. And it would greatly help my channel, guys. I really need subscribers. Because I'm trying to get to 1,000. If you haven't watched before, when I get to 1,000, I'm going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card. And, so, because I figured I was going to do a gift, but then I thought, well, then I got to ship it. And then, depending on where the person lives, could take forever to ship, could cost a fortune to ship. And I thought, you know what? We're all crafters. We all enjoy our things. And you can pretty much get Amazon and just about everywhere. So, if, for whatever reason, if you won and you didn't want an Amazon gift card and you wanted something else, just let me know. And we'll do that. What do we think, guys? Alright. Got all kinds of bonus items. And tomorrow night we're going to be doing something really fun. So, come back and join us then. Bye for now, guys. I hope everybody's resin project stays happy, healthy, blessed. I hope your resin cures beautifully. I hope you guys are wonderful. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.